Spread it around.
Define us.
Tell a friend. Mr. White killing it.
Play it. Break it up, baby. Break it up. Let's go killing it. Let's break it up.
Yep. All right. You are watching an episode of Transparency and Merit. A friend of mine told me this week, we're on the phone. Actually, I take that back. I was hanging out with him. He lives near where my parents live, and anyways, we're hanging out and talking, and he says to me, my girlfriend and I broke up, and he went on to tell me why this happened and why he was upset. And he says one thing she did was she started talking to me really slow, kind of like this, like, let me explain something to you a little slower. And he said it infuriated him. And what he told me next was even more shocking. She ended up dumping him about a week after that. And I said, oh man. First you're going to be talked to like you're an intellectual inferior, and then you're going to sit there and get dumped. What are you tripping on, man? Go have some fun. Sounds like a blessing in disguise for some people. All right. Are you there?
Joey, can we really can we have fun right now?
We can have fun. We could proceed to fun.
Really? When we're wearing a mask all day and you can't say this and you can't say that? What kind of fun is that?
Oh, I know. People are I didn't want to get into this too quickly, but and you know what? No. I'm gonna wait. So this is called Who Died? What is it called here? Who died and
made you the captain of this ship?
And made you the captain of the ship.
There should be a mutiny because you suck as captain. Whoever you are, you suck.
Heads on a stick.
You are awful. I don't want to be on this ship, but if I try to build my own, you'll stop me. Whatever happened to fun, Joey? Whatever happened to he will not replace us? He will not divide us. Come on, man.
I don't even want to be on the boat anymore. I want to be on land. 100% of me.
You know, it's like the most shrill, cringy, stupid people have
Cringy.
won, and we're
Totally
all
cringy.
subject to these morons, Joey.
You live in the heart of it, dude.
Oh
You
my God.
the heart of it.
Listen, I tried to be stoic enough, but
Dude,
I am going insane, Joey. This is awful.
it's so awful. You know how awful it is? I feel it all the way here in the valley, dude. Was this week not? I'm going to get into it now. Was this week difficult? Was this week high tension, or was it me?
Joey, you know what? This week, I was just thrown off of my city website for people saying that I S posted, and I'm like, dude, give me a break, man. You know these people post nonsense all the time, and because at one time I guess I spam stuff, and they told me that I was ruining the site and whatnot, I didn't. After the riot at the Capitol, someone put my job and stuff and my name out there, and all the like, and it's somebody in it. The person isn't the person who they really say they are. The person that's doing it, it's a false meme person. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna. By the way, I'm gonna belong to the senior center, and if this person is real, I'm gonna see this person face to face, and I'm gonna give that person the verbal what for. The verbal what for, not physical. But I'm gonna give this person every ounce of my beliefs
You know
of
what we should
what
do,
I
by
think
the
of
way?
this person to their face.
If this
Right
happens,
to their face.
if this happens, please call me.
Oh
I will
yeah.
go there and I will just I will have my cell phone on. That's
Oh
all.
yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm
We
gonna
don't
give
need to make
her.
a big to-do of it. I just want to be there with my cell phone on so I can
Let me tell
do
you
it.
something. These people are an affront to my freedoms. They are an affront to our nation. They are an affront to in my opinion, these people are a danger not only to America, but in my opinion, to the civilized world. These
Let
are the
me
most
ask you.
real,
Okay,
scumbaggy, self-righteous
the
people
worst.
I've never come across such vomitous human beings in all of my life. All of my life. These people, oh my God, these are drama queens from
Garbage.
hell. From
Garbage.
hell, Joey.
Garbage. Let me just tell you something, man. I was thinking about this whole thing, this supposed insurgency, this storming of the Capitol, and I probably shouldn't have even said that. You know what? Maybe I should stop right there. I don't want to get us kicked off. I got some extreme thoughts on it, but I didn't mean to say that. I was going to just say that thing where these people went and stormed in and supposedly you've got what trips me out is the people that were on board for that. When you look at the people that were on that ship, it didn't make sense though, Brian. You had people who were using some of the talking points that I use. There were the conspiracy theorists, which I don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist, but a lot of people have called me that in the past. And it's because they brought some of these talking points, but the whole thing is this, dude. Like, why were they going there? Why were they going? If they were thinking anything like me or like the people who are kind of vested in kind of laying it down as honest as possible. It's hard sometimes. I don't want to say truth, but whatever. Some people say truth and all this stuff. I don't consider myself a truther either. I'm trying not to be in any kind of group think. Idiots.
Here's the thing, Joey. whether you're a conspiracy theorist,
No, hold on. What I'm saying is,
hold on, let me finish.
I've already started. What do you mean finish?
Who captained you? Listen, okay, go ahead.
Mutiny!
I don't care if a person's a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. I'll decide what to believe and what not. And you can put, like if it's nonsense. The thing is, today we are afraid of information. What are you afraid of? If it's a bunch of nonsense, then it'll be proven as nonsense. People think that the masses are all of a sudden going to react. Well, the masses have reacted. Not the masses, but enough people reacted, rioting in the streets, and you couldn't get a word in edgewise with some of these BLM protesters. Give me a break. Who says what's a danger and what isn't? This is such nonsense, and I'm infuriated. We're supposed to live in a free country with free-flowing information, and these pigs on the internet who decide what we should hear and what we shouldn't. These people are a danger. They are a danger to the free world. They need, I wish we could, people could get together of all nations, Japan, South Korea, Brazil, parts of the UK. We could get together and combine our money together and say, enough, we don't want you around us. You're dangerous. You want to shut us out? You want to cancel culture us? We don't want you anymore. We don't want to see your movies. We don't want to see you play sports. We don't want you to watch you talk about sports. We don't want you anymore. You know what? It's not that you don't want us. We don't want you either. We don't want to be around you. You're toxic.
And by the way, that whole industry that pushes movies out into the theaters and all that, they're out there looking for jobs at this point, from what I'm told.
You know what I say to the if the movies ever come back, you know what I say to a large portion of the movie going public? Keep your dollar in your pocket. These people don't like you. They're elitist trash. They don't like you. They're moral authoritarians. Keep your dollar in your pocket. Don't watch their crap. Vomit first and look at the vomit before you watch some of these awful movies. The hell with them.
Or at very least, go back and watch some old films and get some how do you say this? Like, just get a background, get a baseline for what a real movie should be like. What one of the big movies in the 60s and in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and 2000s, and look at the downfall in quality, and look at the down. Oh, there's just I watched a whole special on James Cameron. It was James Cameron, a bunch of directors who were responsible for the big change, basically, that started around Avatar, and that it started before that, but Avatar really blew up the whole CGI digital film. It's all garbage, man. There's a reason why movies suck right now. And
I am in the heart of Screenland, what they call the heart of Screenland, and it could really be the heart of vapid nothingness.
Vapid garbage. Moral
people who think they are morally superior. They are the worst human beings ever.
You could ruin the best information, the best subject matter. You could ruin it, and they do.
You know what? And nobody will listen, but I say, people, take your dollars, put them in your pocket. On entertainment, don't spend any money. I mean, there are a few places where you got to spend money on food and other things, but on entertainment, on sports, put your dollar in your pocket. These people don't like you. They think they know better than you. They think they know everything. Put your dollar in your pocket.
I didn't know we were so we were on the same page, like 120% on this subject matter, but this is exactly what I've been stewing on for the last 2 days, and obviously for years before that even. But it seems like this week things were really ramped up. and aggressive and angry. And I'll be damned if I didn't. There must have been at least 4 subterfuges.
I'm going to tell you what I'd like to see.
Subterfuges on my life this week.
I'd like to see all the truckers
screw things up.
I'd like to
screw it up, Brian.
I'd like to see all the truckers and the farmers say, hey, man, we don't want to deliver to these places. These are moral authoritarians. Let's not have them have any food. And like, hey, where they have to struggle for their food because they do it to you. Give them nothing. You truck drivers, you farmers, the people in these elite cities, the ones who manage it, they hate you. They think you're nothing. They'll cancel you. Why should you work your butt off and deliver to these cities that despise and hate you? You farmers who go out and farm the land, and those of you who own the farm and your values, they despise your values. They despise who you are. Why go and farm for them? They're not good people. They have no value for you. They're hypocrites. You give your food, then you give your money for their crappy entertainment, and they despise who you are? Put your dollar in your pocket, man. Don't spend your hard-earned dollar on people that despise you and don't think you're worth listening to. Give them nothing, man. There we go. Rain the horn, baby. Give them nothing. That's right. Truckers unite. Don't deliver to these cities. Don't deliver to the big cities. They despise you. They hate you.
Yeah. Kind of a weak horn. I'm mad, dude. I'm mad. So I'm still confused here. Why, if it was such a real deal? Yeah, we need the gun. Remember that shot? Boom. Yeah. So let me get this straight again. So these people that are so-called conspiracy theorists and people who know what the government's really up to, and they're like woke and all this garbage. Why would they go there into the it's just a big swampy disaster in that building. Why would they want to go in there? What do they have to gain? And by the way, these are the people that are just going to walk right into the doors of the Capitol. Get the heck out of here. I don't know if you've ever been to the Capitol, man. It was like Fort Knox to get into that place.
You know what, Joe? I mean, this wasn't the first time. I mean, this year, last year, dude, they had it fortified. This is, like I said, man, we can't even examine any facts in here or they'll cut us off. This is like, man, these companies, they are against freedom and liberty, Joey.
I know a lot of people who fell for that junk. The Patriots are a joke too. Give me a break.
Maybe they are. Maybe they are a joke. But here's the deal.
Where's our people commenting tonight? What's wrong with you?
Only Debbie, and she's talking about the gun. Debbie, you can't even produce Mr. Solution. You are supposed to be a top detective, bail bondsman lady, and you can't find solution. Thank you, Debbie. All right, never mind. Anyway, there's a guy named Mr. Solution. We go back years. I was almost going to meet the guy and give him a roundhouse, but he chickened out on me. But yes,
it's not the same.
The gun store.
That's a little better.
I thought, people have been buying guns like never before and ammo. The one thing that's expensive now are bullets, man. Bullets are through the roof. But, some of these people in my city, like, I'd almost want to have an armed guard. And I'd want to be armed myself, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
More. Get out of my way. Look out. No, bathtub girl, get down. Ah, yes. Freedom.
Freedom, baby. That's what we need in this world right now. Some freedom. Meow, meow. Woof, woof. I'm going to order, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to order a hamburger.
Oh, by the way, have you had this happen to you with one of these places that orders where you order the food, you pay for the food, and the food never comes?
Yes.
It's happened to me twice now since twice that happened. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Oh, if that's never happened to you, good. Stick with the way stick with your
Now I'm going to order 2 of these. I'm ordering a double Western bacon cheeseburger, protein style.
Oh.
I guess the onion rings make it non-protein, but you know what, man? I'm not. I'm going to order 2 of them, and I'm going to scarf these son of a bitches down when I get it.
Debbie's got her DoorDash on too.
Yeah,
it's okay.
And Debbie, you always lie when you say you won't swear. You even put it on there, and that's another thing that you do. You swear all the time.
I almost dropped an F-bomb tonight. Almost.
I may have dropped an
F-bomb. Of the
but
yeah.
Joey,
I think if it was an umpire there, he would have called a strike on me.
Yeah. But you know what? I've been so disappointed. And it really kind of hurt. I'm not going to lie. I am hurt that I was kicked out of my city webpage. It made me. I was infuriated with anger. I was throwing combinations and throwing kicks and punches and like gnawing my teeth and wanting to like bite into somebody's flesh. I was so
wait. Did this happen? Did this happen last night?
This happened today.
Oh,
they said I was S-posting. Someone said I was S-posting again, and they accused me of doing so much, and it was just. Let me say this. It was unfair, Joey. It was unfair, Joey.
I don't know. Debbie's saying you've got a hot side here.
Okay, that's not technically a swear. Did you ever see? Let me say this. Did you ever see Gone with the Breeze? But I was very angry and upset.
Where?
Yes, I am crying like a baby.
Where?
Yes, boo-hoo-hoo. This is so wrong and unjust. People post nonsense on there all the time. I'm talking shrill nonsense. Just putrid, shrill nonsense. One guy wrote, what did he say? He posted, chattel slavery is not black history. Chattel slavery is white history. And I didn't say anything because I didn't want to, go into this belief. But I'm like, is European slavery, did Europeans make the worst kind of slavery? Is that what you're saying? Because that's something that should be discussed. But all I posted was something about Japan saying that they don't accept refugees. And people went ka-ka-ka, boo-boo on me. And I hadn't posted in weeks. And all of a sudden, the normal moral authoritarians come right out of the woodwork to give me a hard time and smack me down, and now I'm kicked off the page. You know what? You guys are such cowards. You're moral authoritarian cowards, and you're not about freedom. And when I leave this state, I hope that truckers stop, like a lot of them stop going into your city, stop going into your place, and you got no food on, you like limited food on the shelves, and you got to wait in long lines. I hope for long, when I leave, not while I'm here, but I hope for long food lines and, water and power and other things to be like very difficult to come by. Because then they know what it's like to be in the third world. And then I could ask them some other questions. I really can't. These people are so fake. The fakes run things around here, and they got the biggest mouths. Can't stand them. They're fake. Fakey McPhony. All right. Anyway, but I shouldn't be angry. Look, it's probably a good thing. The fakes and the phonies run this thing, but you get to see how nasty your neighbors really are, just how foul they are. These moral, self-righteous piggy wiggies makes me angry. I'm working up an appetite, so when I eat, I said the GD word, Debbie. Frankly, my dear. But man,
yeah. Frankly, my dear, we don't give a damn.
We don't give a damn, Trevor. I didn't say the F word.
I wonder if you could even say that anymore.
Considered swear?
You said damn. Oh my God. You said damn. Oh. Not a bad word though. You know what? I'm having trouble opening my darn Skype. I'm trying to open it, but keep talking so I keep going.
Yes.
Now we have nobody in there. What is going on? People. I think people are so sick of your ridiculous past shows.
Maybe they are. They shouldn't be. My shows are my shows. Are they that terrible?
They're the most miserable, god awful things to listen to.
Well, go to hell.
Yes.
Is it really that awful?
You know what? It doesn't mean you should stop listening. You should listen more and comment, people. That's the thing. Just comment.
You don't leave any comments because you don't love me.
Oh, well, you know what? I can't even get this darn Skype up, so I'm going to give up in a second. Are you ordering food or what?
I have ordered a burger.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll be here before I die.
Yes. Dead by no burger. Death by waiting on a delivery service. That could be a movie for 2021. That's how bad movies are. It'd be a story about a man who dies waiting for his hamburger to be delivered by Amazon Burgers. You know, why doesn't Amazon raise a good question? Why doesn't Amazon, if they're so good, just open like the most awesome Amazon burger restaurant, like something that puts In-N-Out to shame? If you can't,
Jeff Bezos can go to hell.
And then you order the burger and it's like automatic, like it just goes to your house.
These are the biggest hypocrites and the most awful human beings ever.
These are the technocrats, the technocracy. All right, these are the people who
are
like
a threat to the civilized world. I hope we can starve them out, and all of these technocrats, we can blacklist them where they leave the country. They go to another place because these are not good people. I think human beings are afraid of them, but these are the worst human beings to ever live.
Oh, and if this week was any indication, man, I'm like thinking, how bad could it get? It could get bad, dude. Like these people could rise up, like start a mini rise up. I don't think it would last long, but these guys could put their foots in your neck, dude.
Oh, I don't doubt it, man.
They could do it with, and it's like you could smell it from a mile away. And it just, if it wasn't so depressing, it would be incredibly happy. It's just so weird. And I can't make out like what it's like. These people believe what they're going after. But I can't believe that these people would believe what they're going after. Does that make sense to you?
You know what, Joey? I don't even know what to believe anymore.
Does that make sense, though?
Santa Claus is dead, Joey.
What's that?
Santa Claus is dead.
Well, Santa Claus has been dead, man. This is like
I'm
talking about right now, and I felt like that, like this week. I thought this week would be one like to try to take some
mask. Put on your mask. It's over, everyone. Put on your mask. Smell it all. Over.
Put two of them
Shut
on, man.
Your mouth. Put on your mask. Is that what you want?
Double up.
Double a mask. Do a triple mask.
That's a girl's triple masker.
And shut your mouth. Everything that the SJW say is true. All the cringeworthy, everything they say is true. Don't question the cringe.
Triple masker. We got a few of them here.
Double, quadruple. Wear 5,000 masks on your face.
Yeah, I'm a double, triple masker.
Get all the pimples on your face and get a mask. You moron.
You know what? You just solved a riddle of mine, man. I had a zit last week, and it's gone now, and I couldn't. Why the heck I'm like this old? I'm still getting zits. Oh, it's because I went into a 3 or 4.
You pimple face moron. Go ahead.
Dumb old mask.
Get pimples on your face. And
go get some hot sauce, put in your arm.
Everything that the leftist woke mob say, oh, I believe, yes, America was founded on racism. The world is racist, and everything you say, yes, I obey you. I obey you. You are my master. You are the captain of this ship. You're the captain.
Mutiny.
You are the captain. Just listen to the reply. You're the captain. This is not one of my Stoic Column shows. I am just out here. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm letting all of my feelings out. Can I do that?
Yes.
Let my feelings out. Do I have a right to do that?
You do, right?
Am I not a human being?
You are a human being.
With all the rights of a human being? Are you going to punish me? Are you going to spank me? Are you going to cancel me? Oh, geez, man. When will people, I guess I would say, when are people going to stand up and fight? But, hey, and I'm not talking about being violent, but just resistance. Don't show up to work, maybe. Maybe we should all not show up to work on a day and just say, hey, man, I don't feel like working. I don't feel like driving that truck. I don't feel like, digging that ditch. I don't feel like fitting that pipe. Just don't do all the hardcore manual labor. See how they like it. Just a thought.
And if you're not at home, by the way, if you're not cooking for yourself, just give up. At least give yourself some respect out there. Cook for yourself sometime.
Yeah, I should do that.
I just do that in there. I think it's important. I mean, all of this ordering out, I don't know who's making my food. sure, I may, they may tell me, so whatever, but I just don't trust anything anymore, man. I just don't trust anything. And you know what? Here's the real kicker, man. Here's the real kicker. I have faith. I'm not religious. I don't go to, temple or church or any, I don't do any of that. But you know what? I have faith.
Joe,
And I think. Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
They want to make a place. And you don't need insurance if you have. I'm just going to throw that out. Call me out. Leave a comment. Go. I'm getting. Don't.
You're breaking up on us, Joey. You're breaking up on us. Did you leave? Joey has left. He was breaking up on us. And I'm just going to be here, bloviating, waiting for my burger, Carl's Jr. burger, and just waiting for Joe. So, yes. Oh, my God. I had said a lot today, and I was really angry, and I'll go back to stoicism. I'm not going to, oh, my God, look at this. Divest. Climate change is scary. Who are these people? Who are these morons? Oh, my God. We are honored. Oh, no, she's not a good person either. Horrible person. I'm looking at my city Facebook page. Horrible, horrible human. Horrible human. Horrible human. Rotten to the core. 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 Jesus Christ. I guess there aren't any decent human beings around here anymore. It makes me kind of sad, but it is what it is. What are you going to do with a terrible person? What are you going to do with a person that doesn't want you to speak your mind? You want to give in to them? Just to get along? Is that living? I kind of thought about this, is it really living if you're scared? I mean, I speak to certain people, and then, like, if somebody's walking by, we keep it down because they don't want us to know what we're talking about. Anyway, I might have been out of control. I don't want to be. I don't want to be angry. This is just me venting. Tomorrow I will go back to my stoic, calm show, and hopefully everything will be fine. And you know what? The fact of the matter is, I think we're under scary times right now. We're under moral authoritarian times right now. And it's scary. It's some really scary stuff. All the stuff you can't say and do. And it, I know I say a lot of that, but it's just, I don't have a lot of hope for my country, and I don't have a lot of hope for the free world. Anyway, this has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. I don't know where Joe went, but I will find him, and this will end our broadcast. Thank you for listening.